Hi, I'm Elke, and I'll be presenting to you today Defending Jacob. This literary crime novel had me on the edge of my seat while reading it. I forsake all other books that I wanted to read during the same time, but it was such a gripping read that I wanted to continue on and find out what happened to Jacob. How would you feel if your teenager was accused of a crime? Would you lose trust in him? Would you love him less? The author, William Landay, is actually a former district attorney, so he knows his subject very well. But let's get to the story. The main character in the story is Andy Barber. He's an assistant district attorney in Massachusetts, and a murder case comes in front of him. A 14-year-old Ben Rifkin is found murdered in a little park by the middle school. Evidence actually falls on his son Jacob. He is ousted from his job, and another assistant district attorney takes over. His name is Neil LaJudas. It's kind of funny because the author actually gives you the spelling and all that of Mr. LaJudas, and he shows you also the vying for positions in the lawyer's world. One wants to be the assistant district attorney, the next one wants to, grab his place. The book is written in first-person narration with official transcripts, grand jury transcripts. So the story really gets you immersed totally, because you feel like you are the person who has to handle, your own child. And then, of course, you have the former assistant district attorney who knows what evidence could be incriminating. And when he starts researching things, he finds stuff on the web that he knows would be very, very troublesome for his son. So he does away with evidence, throws away a knife. At the same time, you are an outsider, and you keep thinking, wow, is the dad so blind in his whole behavior that he actually would do something like that? And when Andy, the dad, comes up and tells his wife actually that there is a family history, that his dad was a crook, his granddad was a crook, even murderer, the mom definitely becomes very, very sullen and starts doubting the whole situation, or even her son. The next big group we have are the moody, inscrutable teenagers. Then we have Dr. Fogel, the psychologist, who is called in to evaluate Jake's behavior. Dr. Fogel labels him with two disorders: a narcissistic personality disorder and a reactive attachment disorder. As to other books, if you like Scott Turow's Presumed Innocent, any Michael Connelly novel, any John Grisham novel, this one is a must-read. If you like classic courtroom dramas such as Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird. And to conclude, and at the end of the book they keep mentioning that jurors are generally selected based on their ignorance of the law. So I'm calling on you out there, be my jurors, give me your verdict on Jacob, the case against Jacob. Case closed, or isn't it?